everyone, the Joyful Yogini here. So I'm also live on Reddit. This was totally a last minute stream. I actually just got back from seeing Free Guy, the new Ryan Reynolds movie. Totally recommend it. It's very funny. It's really good. So yeah, and I took my dogs for a walk, and then while I was on the walk, I was inspired to share a message tonight. And we do have a full moon in Aquarius. It's the second full moon in Aquarius this month, which is pretty significant. And the full moon in Aquarius has been helping us through a heart healing. Like even with the last full moon, it was really activating our patterns from traumas, from heart traumas, bringing everything up to the surface so we can see it, giving us an opportunity to heal our hearts. And we've had traumas in different ways, right? In this lifetime, in past lifetimes, if you believe in that. I believe in that. I've seen various of my lives. Kid is in the house. Hey, what does IPMCP mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, so while I was going for my walk, I was inspired to share this story because it just popped into my head. I'm like, oh yeah. And I think it can help us because this full moon is helping us to further release what is not serving us anymore. What was coming to mind, I'm like, really? What is no longer meeting our standards? And what I mean by that is we've been getting to a place of wanting more and more fulfillment in our lives, right? And okay, my hair is totally brushed. It's not done because battery is low because I had a shower. And so it's just looking weird. I think I'm going to throw it up. Yeah, I guess being self-conscious, right? But anyways, for some reason, I envisioned brushing my hair the whole time. But I'm like, okay, it's done. I only got 3 minutes into this? So there we go. Okay. All right, so I'll just go into sharing my story and we'll see what comes up. So I remember in university when I met who is now my husband and his best friend, and we were all in the same program. And at one point, I think it was my husband's friend, who was also my friend, right? So anyways, what he said, we thought we were not good enough for you, or what was the wording? Like above our level or not at our reach or something. I can't think of the exact wording that it was. Basically that they weren't good enough to be friends with me or be boyfriend material or whatever. And I remember when he said that, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like thinking that in my head. I didn't say that out loud. I actually don't even think I swore back then. It's kind of come with age, I guess. Feeling more comfortable with myself. Not that I do it all the time, but I do it when I feel it, right? And so, yeah, I was thinking, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Not at my level or not being good enough. I'm like, where the hell did that come from? And thinking about that story now made me think about, well, there's been many times in my life where I felt like I wasn't good enough. When you think about, just examples of not being good enough to be friends with someone, fuck, they're too cool, right? Or not being good enough for a certain job, even though you would love it, right? Or not being good enough to ask, someone out. or whatever. Like I can think of so many examples in my life where I felt like I was not enough. I did not meet the standard that I thought was required in my own head, right? Just having my own perceptions of what I should be. And so have there been areas in your life where you have felt like you're not enough? You're not enough, or even you're not worthy of it, not worthy of having that type of experience or that type of partner in your life, or having that type of love, you know? And when we're not feeling worthy enough, we're not feeling good enough, we don't feel like we meet whatever those standards are of whatever we're thinking about, it's all distorted perceptions. And that's what this full moon is helping us to disintegrate, transmute, transform. It's time to just let that shit go. But how do you let it go unless you have the awareness that it's actually an issue, right? Because if you don't feel like you have any healing needing to happen, then nothing's going to shift. So if there have been some instances in your life where you have felt that you're not enough and you're still having some issues in that area of your life, you know, whether maybe it has to do with relationships. I think that's an obvious one when it's a full moon in Aquarius. Relationships, love, all that is coming to the forefront right now. And you deserve to have an amazing love. And if you're already in a relationship right now and it has just been sucking you dry, and what I mean by that is, we can have some different associations with that one. What I mean by that is it's just not, as opposed to fulfilling you, it's draining you or it's exhausting you. Then that's a good sign there's some crap going on, right? Night Stream, hey, Playful Passion. Yeah, this was just totally last minute. I was walking my dogs and I thought, I want to share this story because we have a full moon in Aquarius right now and we have an opportunity for some big healing. After I finish the stream, I'm going to finish getting ready for bed and I'm going to do a meditation. I'm not too sure what type of meditation I'm going to do. And it's definitely going to be a full moon cleaning out stuff, right? I definitely want to heal my heart. And I know my heart has been going through a healing and I've finally been really opening it up. And I actually didn't even realize it was closed, right? I did not realize it was closed. My mom sent me the full moon Aquarius note today. Oh, cool. What did the note say? I didn't get the note. Tell me the note. She just say, it's full moon Aquarius. Yeah, let me know. Maybe you're going to share something with me, some beautiful little juicy tidbit that I'm like, oh, I needed to hear that. So if there's anything else on the note, let me know. Yogini of Joy, Ebony Stars in the house. Boop, boop. How are you? Yeah, so I was telling everyone this is a last minute stream, but we got the full moon in Aquarius going on, and we got some big stuff that we have the potential to heal. And I'm hesitating on this one. But okay, I'm going to say it, and whatever doesn't resonate, just because we're all so different in what we're going through, right? And we're all different. It depends on your sun sign, right? And it depends on your moon and your rising and all that stuff. And I'm not an astrologer, so I just read up on stuff like that, right? And it totally makes sense to me. It is always on track for me, feeling unsettled on this full moon. hey, I'm glad you realized that. I think that unsettling feeling is actually a good thing. And I'm gonna see if the channeling goes into that. I just want to read this next message. I've been hurting in my heart these last few days, and you're a Libra. Oh, I'm so sorry you've been hurting your heart. You're an astrologer. You know what? I'm not an astrologer. I'm a Pisces guy, and very Pisces. I'm married to a Pisces. You're Pisces too. Wow. Okay. You would feel very intensely. I feel like Pisces are very intuitive, by the way. So intuitive. So what I was saying before I was reading up on the messages, and then I will get back to the messages too, and we can delve in. We can delve in a little bit deeper, okay? Is that I didn't realize that my heart was closed because, I love my family. I love my dogs. I love life, and I love my friends. Like, there's so many things that I love, and I feel like I share my love with. And I love doing live streams. I love doing yoga. I love doing readings. Like I love all of that stuff. But my heart I've had heart trauma from different relationships, heart trauma from the relationships with my parents, and on so many occasions, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, feeling stupid, and getting that drilled in, on certain ways, that being cut down again and again. I've had friends who have cut me down and given me jabs, and you say, I'm just joking, but those jabs hurt, right? And I've needed to flush out certain friendships because I didn't want to feel those jabs anymore. And then even within some of my most significant relationships, feeling, jabbed, and the ongoing, and the scarring. The scarring is there from all of those times where I have felt like I couldn't meet expectations. I was not enough. And so there's been a part of my heart that has closed off within certain relationships. And I didn't realize that. And I realized recently that I was afraid to open it up again because I didn't want to feel the stabbing anymore, right? I didn't want, so if I could stay like just a bit of a distance and a bit of, this is business, this is a little bit of an exaggeration, but that's kind of the energy, instead of, I am here for you and I'll do anything for you. Because when I was in that place, I got hurt before, and I got hurt again and again, right? And so I've been afraid to put myself out there once again, but if we do that, we put ourselves out there, could we get hurt? Yeah, we might. But if we open up that heart, you have a chance to heal it. And even though you could get jabbed again, you could get stabbed again, when you make the choice to open up your heart and you consciously know, okay, so that person in my life, if I am giving it, and it depends, right? It depends on what your situation is. So if you're currently in a relationship and you're in a place of, I don't know if this is going to work, or it hasn't been working, and I've been trying and trying and trying and trying. Well, all that trying, I don't want to say it was wasted energy. I don't want to say that at all, because you've been learning about yourself along the way, right? You've been learning about yourself. You've been learning about what you like and what you don't like and what feels good and what does not feel good. And you've been learning how to stand more in your power and make choices for what is best for you, right? Like, we've been getting better at that. So it's, you know, no regrets. It's all been good. But if your heart has been closed, there's not a way for that relationship to really work in the first place. It's not going to work. Full moon in Aquarius is like, we're not going to stand for anything else but love. And if you don't have that going on, the shit is going to keep on hitting the fan. It's not going to work. And so if we take a chance, because if you're still in it anyways, right? Then if you take a chance to open up your heart, then yeah, you might find out, okay, so your heart can heal. And then, yeah, sure, you might find out, no, this isn't going to work. I opened up my heart and then I had these realizations and now I have even more clarity, and no, it's no longer a good match. Or it will be, holy shit, I've never experienced so much love in my life, unless maybe you were meditating and you felt that super awesome love. But what about when you're in your body and connecting with real life people? You know, have you truly experienced that love? Or maybe you did a long time ago, but it's been a long time because that heart has been shut down. Jesus, are we talking about the virus? No. Okay, Swamp Excavator, you're giving me your birth dates and everything. I'm not an astrologer, just so you know, but I know the significance of the full moon in Aquarius. Is anyone else stream freezing up? Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys are freezing up. Okay, I hear your message. I'm not saying you directly, but I'm ready to be with someone. Oh, Swamp Excavator, so freaking good. That's so good. And you're, I felt like saying, say it loud, say it proud. Yeah, you're putting it out there. You're putting it out there. And the fact that you are ready to say that, the seeds have been planted and the manifestation is happening. And all you need to do is focus on what you want and be excited that you are creating and trust in that creation. Don't focus on what you don't want. Don't focus on the shit that you had in the past, right? No focus there. You got to focus on what you want, because we are manifesting things quicker and quicker now. So, and especially those of you who are consciously, I'm going to manifest this shit, right? Then you really need to watch where your thoughts are, okay? So keep those in the positive. Journal even tonight, it would be great. Tonight on the full moon, journal on what you want to create. And what would be very powerful is on a paper that you will be okay to burn in a safe way. Maybe you put it in the big kitchen pot, have a bucket of water ready. And okay, so what I gotta back up. So why the heck am I talking about a bucket and a pot and fire? Well, what could be really healing and really helping to be able to use this full moon energy to the fullest is you can write down everything you're wanting to release, the shit you are done with. That's why I want you to burn that, because as you're writing it, you're creating energy, and we want to transmute that energy. So using the element of fire is going to create that opportunity to let it go, Let's transmute that shit. Okay. So you can, if there's certain patterns that you've had in different relationships, and you know what, it doesn't have to be just relationships, because if there's other things that over this past month has been coming up. So for me also, patterns related to abundance have been coming up, like thoughts related to lack, and even like not being good enough, not being worthy, things like that. So the patterns of thought that have been kind of sabotaging you, it would be really beneficial to be able to write those ones out and then burn that. And then what you are going to keep, and maybe in a journal, is what you are creating in your life. So that's what I wanted to share. That's what I was inspired to share when I was on my dog walk. I'm like, I'm going to do a stream. Just before I go to bed, or just before I do my meditation, I want to do a stream. And I was hoping to be able to offer some inspiration and maybe a little bit of fire, some ignition to help with your healing during this full moon energy. Guess what? Only in America do normal people have absolutely insane ideas. Okay. The hard part, living with negative energy. Hard part, living with negative energy, is to be positive and accept another person's positive energy. And accept another person's positive energy. The hard part, living with negative. Okay. So have you been depressed, Swamp Excavator? Have you been enveloped within negative energy? What's been going on? And I'm so sorry, because that takes a lot of energy. Incredibly draining, heavy. It's like you're walking around. Yeah, you know those big honking sumo suits that that like blow up and you can wrestle and stuff. Have you seen those sumo suits or tried those on? Those are big and heavy. Or even walking around with weights hanging off of you. It's really tough. And so I'm so sorry if you've been going through that. And yeah, being around people with positive energy can also be very tough. And I had one friend who is battling depression, and she ended up having too hard of a time to hang around me. And it was really tough. I was like, why doesn't she want to be with me? Why doesn't she want to talk to me anymore? Why isn't, like, it was really, I'm sure it was very tough on both of us. Definitely on her with her depression, but for me, losing her, that was really hard. But if you are going through that, what I would like to share, and take it or leave it, right? Use tools that you're drawn to, but these are just some suggestions of tools that you can try, and you can see if it works for you, okay? So anyone out there who is going through a lot of heaviness, when I'm going through shit, and when I'm not feeling my best, I like to use music to help to shift my energy. So creating a music mix of all the songs that make you smile, that make you want to dance, that make you feel good. Your joy list, your lighten up list, your feel good list of songs or mix. So creating something like that, listening to it, dancing to it, moving to it, just getting right into it. I also use going out in nature and really connecting in with Mother Earth, like consciously grounding into Mother Earth. If I can have bare feet, if it's going to be safe, bare feet on the ground, in the soil, or at least on the grass, and breathe into the energy of Mother Earth, and bringing that energy, like using your mind's eye to draw the energy from the earth to come up. And when you're drawing the energy from the earth, you are taking in the energy of the soil, the minerals, the crystals, the animal energy. So all the four-legged ones that are, out in the forests and the jungles and all that. So their energy is within Mother Earth. All the vegetation, so the plants, the trees, the roots from all that. So all that amazingness is what you're drawing into your body. So it helps you to ground down, but it also helps you to heal. So even if you're literally feeling low, earthing is not going to make you feel lower. Okay, so that I thought that part could be confusing. Feeling. I was just thinking of the Friday night stream that I did. I did. If you want to check it out, it's on my YouTube channel, and my Feel Good Friday stream is jam-packed with messages and healing. It was freaking 2.5 hours long. I kept getting all these random channels coming. It's a little bit kind of disjointed here and there, but it all comes together to a beautiful healing. And it's called, what is it? Balance for Abundance. So if you want, you can check that out. But at one point in the stream, I was talking about, I got the visualization of like a big hulky guy that is like solid with muscle. And if they would go water, it would like sink, right? Sink down to the bottom. So that visualization came up in 2 different parts of the stream with 2 different kinds of messages. And I thought after the fact, I'm like, that might be a little bit confusing with heaviness of grounding compared to heaviness of dense negative energy. And I don't mean negative in a bad way. It's just, the opposites, the plus and the minus, the dense and the light, right? Okay, who is that in the house? Matt's in the house. Evening to you. Evening to you. Thanks for being here. Does that say sexy? That's awesome. And thank you for the heartwarming award. Thank you so much. Suddenly. Okay, what does this say? Lips, LOL. Sounds like you may need to forgive yourself a little bit. Oh, New York, new Kojak. That's a great message for Swamp Excavator too. Yeah. I feel that. I feel that. Are you still in touch with your friend? Ask Playful Passion. Every once in a while, I'll send a message on, oh, did I lose the stream? I lost the stream. No way. I totally lost the stream. I don't know what happened. You got some sunglasses emoji. Oh, Seki. Matt Seki. Okay. Wasn't wearing my glasses. I thought, does that say sexy? Yeah, okay. So I lost the stream there. I'm just going to leave it because I wasn't planning on staying too long. But the question they had asked is, am I still in touch with my friend? And Facebook messages here and there, but I wouldn't get a response. And but every once in a while, I'll see some of her posts, and I'll like it. I might make a little comment, but I'm not going to push anything, right? If the universe wants us to come together, then it will happen. I'm not going to make it a struggle. Southeast. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. Is that where you're from? Are you from the Southeast? I can't remember what the other question was, but anyways, I lost the stream. It's done over there. But if you have any questions about this full moon, and you're on, Matt, if you have any questions, you can throw them at me. If you've been going through, before you got on here, I was talking about how this full moon in Aquarius is giving us the potential of a really big heart healing. And yeah, so you could do that journaling this evening. You could go for a meditation. Do a meditation tonight. Even if you don't meditate, you can try a guided one, and it can be short, or you can listen to a solfeggio frequencies this evening, and maybe choose the one for heart healing. And you know what? I think that is how I'm going to meditate tonight. I'm going to put on a heart chakra solfeggio frequency. I'm going to type it down here just in case solfeggio is new. SOLFEGGIO. Solfeggio. So on YouTube, you type in solfeggio, and if you write heart chakra or fourth chakra, then you just listen to that. That vibration helps to heal. It's the same vibration for your heart, because our heart chakra. So each of our chakras vibrate at a different hertz. And we have lower frequencies in our root as we come up higher and higher frequencies. Okay, so basically, if you choose a solfeggio frequency for the heart or for the chakra that you're wanting to offer some healing to, you want to create some healing to, then you choose the vibration that will help that. So it's neat. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on the heart chakra solfeggio, and I'll just do my own meditation. I'll see what messages come up. A message that came up, I'm just wrapping this up, but Matt, if you do have any questions, you can throw them out there. What was I going to say? The meditation that I did the other day, and I mentioned this on my Feel Good Friday stream. Check that out. It's and you know what? I'm just going to say this. I said it before. It's like 2.5 hours long. It's really long, but it's jam-packed with healing and stuff. It's beautiful, amazing messages that came through. So if you don't have that type of time, I listened to it myself on Saturday, and then I listened to it again on Sunday. And I did it while I was doing stuff around the house, like doing cleaning, doing laundry, whatever. While you're driving, you could just listen, and it was really helpful. So that's why I listened to it again. When I do it live, when I stream, usually when the stream ends, like I don't even know what I said. I don't remember. It's just like gone. So that's why I listen to it. But so what I was going to say is the meditation that I did the other day, I got this visualization. Fuck, I was wearing this shirt. That's so cool. Okay. Yeah, I was wearing this shirt. And I was in my parents' side yard. And I was standing there with my hands over my mouth, meaning to keep quiet. I wasn't able to speak my truth. Someone else is in the house. Hey, I'm joining you. Or thanks for joining me. What the heck? I'm going to be getting ready for bed soon, so maybe that's why. So yeah, my hands were over my mouth, and I didn't feel like I could speak my truth without being hurt. And that's going to change. That's what I am healing. I'll listen tomorrow. Okay, awesome. Awesome, Matt. Cool. Ooh, I don't know. It is so hot in here now. It is. We have air conditioning on. I can't feel it up here at all. But all of a sudden, this is like boiling hot in here. So I feel like the energy has been building. Let's do a quick meditation right now. Like something, let's do a full moon. This doesn't have to be long. I'll just go with the flow. Let's just see what happens, okay? Yeah, let's do this. Whew, maybe I should do this naked. It's really hot. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off. I'm not going to, but anytime I say on a stream it's getting hot in here, I feel the need to sing that song because I have that association. And so I do, because I have no more filters, because I've taken improv. So I'm not going to apologize for it. That's just where I'm at. All right, so I'm going to plant my feet firmly on the ground. If you're going to do this meditation, get yourself into a place where you feel super comfy. And I want you to be able to ground. Now, if you're lying down, it's okay. Lie down. Obviously, your feet are not going to be down on the ground. But if you're sitting, then see if you can plant your feet. I want to take a little bit of this. It's holy basil tea. also called Tulsi. It helps to like chill. Man, if I want to have a good sleep, that makes me tired so soon. Hopefully I don't fall asleep during this. We'll see what happens. Okay, so feet are firmly planted. And if you're lying down, you can still picture roots coming out from the bottoms of your feet, or maybe if the visualization works better, coming from your heels, or maybe coming from your perineum even, okay? Because your root chakra is, some people say it's at the tailbone, other people say it's at your perineum. I sometimes feel it like perineum labia, you know? Like, so whatever works for you, okay? So you're gonna feel those roots, visualize them. If you don't feel them, that's okay. So visualize them just shooting down to Mother Earth. You can even visualize like energetic rods coming down if that feels better for you, you know, whatever feels good for you. So picture them going down, 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 right into the core of Mother Earth. There's a beautiful crystal in the core of Mother Earth. Let's try to visualize that. If you're terrible at visualizing, anytime I say visualize it, just ignore it, okay? It doesn't have to be for you. It's all okay, whatever works. So this beautiful crystal that's in the center of the core of the earth, our roots or our energetic cords are going to wrap right around that. And this crystal encompasses the energy of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. All of the animal energies within this crystal, the plants, the birds, the crystals, the minerals, all of that is all a part of this beautiful ball of energy, okay? This beautiful crystal in the core. And we're going to breathe into that core. And as we breathe out, just feel that energy coming up your roots or your energetic cords or rods, whatever you have visualized for yourself, coming up, 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 up to your feet, your ankles, your shins and calves. It might be going at a pace for you, and that is totally fine. Go at your own pace. From the knees, it's going through the thighs. It's coming right up to that root chakra between your hips. It's going through your belly and your back and your chest and your shoulders and your neck. And also from your shoulders, it's coming all the way down your arms. And you might even be able to feel the energy streaming out your fingertips too. And from your neck, it's coming all the way up. It's bathing your chin, your jaw, your tongue, your gums, your teeth, your ears, your nose, your eyes. It all through those sinuses. We're getting a beautiful healing here. It's coming, you'll feel it even coming at the back of your head, the front of your head, your forehead, really bathing that third eye as well. So that is the center of your forehead. And then also coming out your crown. And so that energy is streaming out, but it's a steady stream coming from that crystal. So as it comes out, you are not getting depleted. You keep on being filled with this beautiful energy, and it's expanding outward. So it's enveloping every single cell in your body, and it's expanding outward. And I'm feeling beautiful energy in my second chakra right now. Your second chakra is between your hips. It's the center of your joy, your creativity, your fertility, your abundance, and your sexuality. So I'm feeling like an ignition is also happening within that second chakra. Let's breathe into that second chakra right now. Send a breath in. As you breathe out, let's draw that energy up. So we have that orange second chakra energy drawing up and up to our solar plexus, which is a beautiful yellow or golden energy. So that orange is now marbleizing and mixing in with that beautiful yellow. And this is a center of our confidence, our courage, our willpower. This is us standing in our superhero stance. Hands on the hips, just you can visualize that. Your legs, maybe a little wider than shoulder width apart. Chest is out and up, and chin is up slightly, right? And you are smiling big. Those pearly whites, ding, 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 ting, ting. And that's my visualization for that superhero pose. So we are really igniting that solar plexus area. And now that marbleized, that orange and yellowy gold, that's moving on up. It reminds me of this theme song to an older TV show, moving on up, moving on up. Anyways, it's bringing me joy, right? So I'm spreading that joy energy, raising that vibration up and sharing it with you. And now that energy is coming up to our hearts. And so the orange and the yellowy gold is now mixing in with green and pink. So all of those colors are all blending in beautifully. So we're bringing up that sexual energy to come within our power and then to move forward within our hearts. Feel that heart energy expanding. So now we have the green, we have the pink, we have the yellow, we have the orange. Wow, we are grounded down, which is our red chakra, our root chakra. We are grounded. I keep seeing in several streams that I've done, I guess over the past couple of weeks, I've been seeing this beautiful lotus flower in the core of the heart chakra. And it is being birthed from the muck we have been through, from the traumas we have been through. Yeah, I felt the need to breathe that out. Let's do a big breath into that lotus flower that is in the center of our hearts. The core is deep in there. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, feel that lotus flower expanding outward, opening and opening. I'm feeling even like I'm seeing even like these sparkles coming out. It's like fairy energy, and it's sparkling outward. So it's a beautiful, light, playful energy that is helping with this healing. So this is the energy that has come through. Okay, thank you. So Mother Gaia sent fairies, sent some elementals to be able to help with this beautiful heart healing and using the element to play, right? So that's why they took us from that second chakra moving upward into our hearts. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm feeling the back of my heart spinning wider and wider. And if you don't feel this, don't worry. You don't necessarily have to feel it. Oh, my dog's in here now wanting to give us some extra love. So we have some dog energy in here now too. Yeah, okay. I'm really feeling it in the root as well now. So the first chakra and the second chakra is also undergoing a healing process right now. I'm calling it, they're saying an activation. We are getting a root chakra and a second chakra activation. And this energy, as it's being activated, is drawing upwards. So this activation, please tell me about this activation. Okay, so let me explain this as best I can. So they were saying the activation is it's like a compiling. I can't remember the word that they said, so you can feed me that word if that word's important. It's a compiling. It's a compilation of all of our lifetimes, including the lessons that we've had, the traumas that we've had, and including everything from this lifetime, and also the combination of the traumas that have happened within our ancestral background, that has come within our individual DNA. It's a compilation. So this activation is creating a compilation of all that to bring the healing to our consciousness. So the lessons will be coming through our consciousness, creating more clarity. So our thoughts, as we move forward from today, we're going to be more curious and be questioning some of those thoughts that are coming up, because some of those thoughts are just not ours, right? Or they're ours from past lives, or from DNA, right? Or from childhood, from parents or aunts and uncles or whatever. So it's a whole compilation, and bringing this stuff to be curious about, and we have an opportunity to go, yeah, that doesn't work for me anymore, or that's just not my shit. That's not who I am. I'm done with that. It's like the clearing out. So bring everything together. Everything's coming together. Oh, so, okay. They gave me a visualization from, I don't know how long ago this stream was, but there was a healing that happened. And I was working with this one particular individual, and I saw like these black shadows, and all of her past traumas, like her shadows, were like layering and layering and coming, on top of one another into one. And then there was this, oh, what was it again? Okay, like I'm seeing it happen, but I can't remember what the ignition was. But oh yeah, it was like a cherry bomb. It was like a little spinning kid, like cherry bomb, and it came up under it. But when it blew, it was like colorful confetti, like this shit is being cleared out, and we're doing it in a playful way. We got fairy energy going on. We have our second chakra energy that's really being activated right now, right? So it's coming from a playful place for healing. And I love that. I totally love that. Okay, so I still feel the energy coming through with the first and the second chakra. So we're going to do a beautiful clearing, and this will continue to heal and clear out. I'm getting several weeks. Like this will be a process, but the whole activation of it is happening now. And moving forward, we're going to be gentle and kind to ourselves. We're going to fuel our body with good food. We're going to drink lots of water. We need to have that cleansing out. Being around water will be really healing. Even if you're taking a bath or a shower, to consciously ask for this water to be healing, to continue with the healing, to flush things out, helping to flush out the patterns, flush out the toxins, flush out the dense energy that has been, in some cases, it's been bottled up, it's been bogged down in certain chakras or within our energy fields, right? So that is going to be clearing out. And it takes a process for that to release, right? And I'm asking for this to be done in a manner for each of us that will be beautiful, divine timing for what our bodies, mind, spirit, what us as holistic individuals will be able to handle. Okay, so it will be a unique process, a unique timing for each of us, so we can handle it and still go about our day and still feel good. I'm seeing a lot of purple right now. It's like purple stars. Okay, so we have some beautiful violet energy coming in. Archangel Gabriel is here and Archangel Michael is here. So thank you so much for coming. Help, please. Archangel Michael, please clear our energy fields. Cut cords with everyone who it is not for our highest and greatest good to be corded with. And shield us with your golden light. Oh dear, we got a dog barking in here. But this is still going on. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael. So we're being shielded in the golden light. And we're also being shielded by this beautiful violet light. Thank you. Okay, so I'm feeling some energy coming up to the solar plexus. More activation in the first and second chakra. Energy is moving up. Okay, and I'm really feeling the energy moving within the heart chakra. Okay. So I'm feeling it deep within the heart. For those of you who feel like you haven't been necessarily going through a heart healing within this month period, what I'm seeing right now is the lotus flower as a closed bud, which is totally okay. It's totally fine with whatever stage you're at. And this bud is receiving fertilizer. Okay, so it's like energetic fertilizer right now. That's going to help it to open. Okay. And it will open in your own timing. So it's like the learnings need to come up to your consciousness, and they will. It's like you'll be getting some ahas over the next few days, some realizations of some patterns that you've had that you're ready to release. So you can really open up your heart. So just trust in that. Trust in that. I'm really feeling the energy of Mother Gaia at my feet right now. More energy is coming up. It's like it's a new wave that's coming up. I'm feeling it at the ankles, the shins, the knees. I'm feeling it in the perineum. I really believe, yeah, actually. Okay, I'm feeling it in the second chakra. So between the hips, it's coming up. I'm seeing the marbling of the colors again. So I'm seeing the marbling, the orange marbling with the yellow again. So with that second and that third chakra. That combination is happening. Second chakra is intensifying with more energy now. So we have some beautiful healing, beautiful activation. And this is also going to help us to increase our abundance in our lives, especially within our relationships. Abundance in love. Nice. Just sit with it, sit with the energy, see where you feel it within your body right now. Tune into your body. Where do you feel the energy? There's not a right or wrong answer. It's just, where do you feel it? The energy is going to be drawn now to exactly where each of us as individuals need it right now at this time. See if you can feel where it is in your body. If you don't feel anything, don't sweat it. It's all good. This just gives you an opportunity to just check in with your body. Tune in. It can take practice to feeling energy within your body. Okay, and once again, I'm feeling it in the heart. You can picture that lotus flower opening. Energy is spreading outward. Take a deep breath into your heart. As you breathe out, feel that energy expanding outward. Expanding beyond your energy field. Expanding beyond the room that you're in. Expanding beyond the whole building that you're in, whether it's an apartment or a house or whatever, a tent, wherever you are. Just feel it expanding outward. It keeps on expanding. It keeps on expanding. If you want, you can even visualize it expanding beyond the town or the city that you're in, or the country, the state that you're in. You can picture it just however you want to picture it, but it's spreading. That heart energy is spreading and spreading. We are all connected. We all have an energetic connection, and that connection is directly to source. So as we learn things in this lifetime, the collective of source energy learns it, and we can tap into that energy to help us along our path, help us with our learnings, to ask for assistance, for guidance. So that universal connection can help you to have compassion for yourself and for others in your life, or even just within the world that maybe you know about. Maybe those judgments can come out about this person or that person. And, we're all here on this planet in a body doing the best that we can with the experiences that we've had within our individual journeys thus far. And we have an opportunity to change our reality and the first step with this full moon is for a beautiful heart healing. And I love earlier in this stream, and it was someone on Reddit was referring to someone else that they need to forgive themselves. I think each and every one of us can forgive ourselves. some of the things within your life where you didn't feel that you measured up. You felt like you made a bad choice. You made a mistake. You didn't measure up. Well, it's time to forgive ourselves for all that because we're always doing the best that we can. And we've had learnings from everything. No regrets, man. Whatever choices we make, it adds to the adventure of our journey, and we learn more about what we like and what we don't like. We choose to make different choices because of the experiences that we've had. Just a moment ago, I was seeing beautiful indigo third eye energy. So that third eye is opening. If it wasn't already open for you, this is your connection with your higher self. All right, and I'm feeling that crown. And moments ago, I saw that the violet energy as well with the crown. So it's nicely open right now. Right now, those of you who maybe haven't been as open with your third eye and your crown chakra, you've had an opening. So this is beautiful. Back to the heart, and I'm feeling literally the back of the heart chakra spinning and spinning. So the healing is going deep through that heart. Giving and receiving. Being open to give your love and being open to receive love. And you receive love in different ways, right? Accepting guidance, accepting ideas, accepting resources, accepting support and nurturing and compliments and love. You deserve that. And the song that just went through my head right now is You Can Have It All. What's that song? Last name Mars? Maarz or something? Is his name Chris? I don't know. I just got to know what his name was, and it's not coming in right now. But the song, I'm hearing the song, You Can Have It All. And you can, and it's about making choices through your heart. So when you heal your heart, you can start making choices that makes your heart sing. And you know, when I told that story at the beginning of this stream about situations in our lives when we didn't feel like we were good enough to be friends with someone, or to ask to be a girlfriend or boyfriend of someone, you know, did not feel good enough or not good enough for that job. You know, it's also about alignment, because you are absolutely good enough to be with this person or that person or have that job or that type of lifestyle. Of course you're good enough, and of course you're worthy. But it's whether it is an alignment with your soul, with your soul's purpose. Would it truly make your heart sing? Is it truly going to be a beautiful complement to help you to live your best life? And if it's not, then it's fantastic. It's not working, right? It's a good thing. So if you're not drawn to take action on something, you're not drawn to take action because you don't have that excitement within your heart, you might feel scared. But if you don't have excitement there, but if you have excitement and maybe it is a little scary, then that's when you should be going for it, right? So that when you heal your heart, your heart can communicate with you so much better to create a more fulfilling life. As you make choices from your heart, they will be in alignment with your soul and your soul's purpose. And you know what your soul's purpose is? Like, we all have an individual. I feel like I'm here to help to spread joy, to inspire wellness, to help heal sexuality as well. So we all have a purpose like that. all unique, right? Unique to ourselves. But really, the overall purpose is just for us to be us, to be in alignment with ourselves, to follow our hearts, to be joyful, to be fulfilled. Because when we are all of that, I want to say all of that in a bag of chips. When we're all in that awesome space, we are lit up. We are vibing high, and the energy is just beaming off from us. And wherever we walk, wherever we go, we are spreading healing with our energy. And though people may be repelled by us because they're not ready for our energy, maybe we're vibing, we get to a place where we're vibing too high for them, that it is, yeah, we're going to repel. And so if we are repelling with people, it doesn't mean that we're not good enough or they're not good enough. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means that we are going to be vibing with other people now, right? Vibing with people of the same vibration or higher. So it's just we keep on transitioning, and certain things are going to fall away. But whatever falls away was meant to stay in the first place, right? Evolution is inevitable. Change is inevitable. And we struggle more when we fight the change. That's when stuff becomes hard and bogged down and heavy, when we're fighting the change, when we're fighting against the current as opposed to going with the flow. So if you have been feeling heavy lately and things haven't been going your way, you can also ask yourself, how have I been getting in my own way? In what ways am I trying to swim against the current? How am I fighting things as opposed to going with the flow of what presents, and trusting in the process, trusting that we are being guided? Take a deep breath into your heart. Breathe out, allow it to expand. Breathe down into the core of Mother Earth again. As you breathe out, bring all that energy up. Nice big whoosh of beautiful Mother Earth energy. Breathe into source energy. So from above your crown, breathe in. As you breathe out, bring all that down and fill up your whole body, every single cell of your body, with beautiful love and light, healing energy. All right. If you feel like staying in this longer, by all means. Otherwise, if you feel you're ready, you can start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Start feeling present in your body, feeling the feet, or the floor beneath your feet, or the bed under your feet and your bum and your back. Just like feeling yourself in this space. And if your eyes have been closed, whenever you're ready, you can adjust and open your eyes. All right. So, thermogenic came in. Okay, great meditation. Take care. Okay, awesome. Thermogenic, I'm glad you were able to come. I'm sorry I wasn't able to say goodbye to you while you were here. But thank you. Happy full moon. Happy healing. Happy transformation. Let's do this. So from my light to your beautiful, kick-ass, sexy-ass light, namaste. Have a beautiful healing this full moon. Bask in the energy. And if you can, go and look at the full moon. If you have an opportunity to do that safely, whatever that means, I just want everyone to be safe. Go look at the full moon. I looked at it out my window before I started this, and it is a beautiful thing. And by the way, where did I bring them? I thought I brought my crystals up. I brought my bowl of crystals. I don't know where they are. Anyways, I'm going to put them out on the windowsill for the full moon to bathe them and cleanse them. So if you do have any crystals, I recommend you do that. Yeah, I'm going to take my jewelry out, my necklaces and stuff like that, and we're going to do a little bit of a cleansing tonight. All right. So have a wonderful night. And I'll see you for the weekly reading, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Monday. We'll see you then. Bye.